Can you see what I see?
Level 1, 86 hours, 58 minutes.
And we have an amusing, happy napping tutorial. But now, we are going on to Snowdin Town.
It's a lovely pun for a very nice town. Now, I believe we were going to buy a bicycle.
Yes. For some reason, I didn't read that as bicycle.
It is, in fact, a bicycle.
I know.
It's a really nice healing item. 22 hit points for 15G. And if I recall, it's pretty much the best and most efficient healing for a low hit points, no love run, simply because you only ever get the 20.
I will be getting some of those stupidly expensive heroes later on for the one fight.
They're not that useful for it. It's an easier fight in this, strangely. At least I think so. As long as you get the right weapon and armor.
Yeah.
Ah, I love this little event.
What is this tune from, anyway? I know it sounds familiar.
I think it's just meant to sound like generic.
I should have read that sign to demonstrate what that does, but yeah, it's a shortcut across town.
Igloo portation.
It is a Pokemon.
I'm amused by the bunny walking a bunny. And
We
the
didn't actually
horrified...
run into that creature, did we?
Nope. Fun fact, you didn't... You probably talked about it, or at least just did it while I was looking at my other screen real quick. Did you talk to the rabbit walking a rabbit?
Yes.
And the person north of her?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, it's little brother.
He's one of my favorite characters because he's just so goofy.
Yeah, I have nicknamed him Little Brother after that whatever strong bad character. Or which Homestar Runner character. He's a bit more competent than Little Brother, but Little Brother was a one-legged dog that was just trying his best. And since that kid has no arms...
You could say he's been rendered armless.
Yes.
I'm horrible.
And here we have a burly wolf whose sole job is to take ice produced and chuck it in the river.
As for what that ice is doing, we'll find out vastly later.
Yes. At first I thought it was just background ambiance for the next screen. Is there ever anything here?
I believe
Wait, is
so.
this where the fairy woman comes by?
Yes, it is.
Now, the library. I feel kind of sorry for this monster here. He used to be like the image monster at the beginning, where it's talking about the war between humans and monsters, but he got replaced by a generic whatever Toriel's species is.
Toriel species is actually confirmed, if I recall right, as being boss monsters.
Ah.
Which is amusing.
Yeah. Yeah, they misspelled the word library.
This random line is super fucking important. When a monster's dust is spread on a thing, that thing takes in their essence. Super fucking important, viewers.
We just get screamers.
Knocked over that thing.
That comes into play on the I am a horrible person run. Best name.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Is this anything? No, it's just there. We didn't go in the cafe. How could I forget the cafe?
You do come back there later.
Yeah. Yeah, monsters are really more of what you'd consider to be elementals in a like D&D sense in this universe.
Or, if not elementals, just kind of strange entities of magic.
Yeah. And of course, these being all the enemies from the previous area, if we had decided to kill any of them, they would not be here.
Yeah, Undine's pretty great.
Yes. This guy put out that fishing rod we found earlier. I don't think you're Undine's type, buddy. He really is just a good doggo.
I like the married couple.
we've had that happen. It slowed down our movements.
Yeah, the dog fights are some of my favorites just because of how just relentlessly adorable they are.
And then the over-petting dog. Poor Papyrus. There's that ice from earlier. The fight is getting dramatic. Papyrus has some projection issues, doesn't he?
He does. But, to be fair, there's a good reason for it.
Poor Papyrus.
He's actually one of the more fun bosses to fight, too.
And of course, we had that terrible joke I made earlier that made Trance mentally hit me.
Yep. Got a bone to pick with you for that. It wasn't very humorous, you know? You had a kneecap you, really. I'll wait for later. That's right, bitches. Patella wait for later. You heard it right.
I don't know which to pick here. What should we go with?
Well, he loves spaghetti.
Yeah.
I like how that's all of his standards.
Yeah.
Just can make spaghetti. Y
Yeah, this
equals
is
state.
kind of easy.
Why not throw a stick?
Yeah. Oh, I missed it.
Womp wah.
And now we get to the point I am terrible at. Well, it's the later parts anyway.
You might want to stick at him.
Yeah, true. Or if I lose, then... I'll choose the stick.
Yep. No dogs, just higher speed. Also of note, staying at that inn healed you above your maximum hit
Yes.
points. I believe you can do this an unlimited number of times and they never charge you.
That's because you only stay in there like 2 minutes.
Yep, much to the innkeeper's confusion.
Ah, MTT. He's got some issues he has to work through.
That's pretty much the entirety of the Papyrus fight for pacifist mode. Just waiting it out. A lot of the boss fights go that way, because you can't kill them, you just have to kind of chill.
Yes. I mean, he already had some serious issues before we started this fight. For now, we just have to jump his bones.
I hate you.
Oh, he finally caught on that he doesn't have ears.
Yep. He's a skeleton.
You're not gonna change Sans.
Nothing can. Not after what Sans has been through.
Yeah. See, he's starting to realize that this may not be the greatest thing in his life.
Papyrus is very... I'm not sure exactly what the word for it is, but... he's one of those characters that you just have to... it just kind of clicks, you know? Sans, too, really. They're both great. They've got a lot of... well... of course they do, because that's what they are. They've got a lot of character.
Yes. It should be noted I've never beaten this fight before. Let's use the bicycle. Because this fight, unlike every other fight in the game, you can just keep losing.
Because it's frickin' Papyrus. That's just how he is.
He doesn't have a violent bone in his body.
It's true. Oh! The one on the left is. By the way, viewers, see what I meant when I said in the other recording that every foe has their own really unique attacks? Everything does. And I love this combat system. One of the most fun things about the game is just how creative the dodging is. And that would be a perfect time for your unicycle.
Yep.
Which, by the way, eating half a bicycle turns it into a unicycle.
Exactly!
This whole town is made of bad jokes. Including the pun birds, if you recall. And that's not something that continues throughout the game, by the way. This is the nest of bad puns.
I've never gotten this far before.
Yep. A dog just stole his special attack.
Really cool regular attack, eh?
Yep. It is a bit of a tricky one.
Did that just say cool dude?
Followed by a bone riding a skateboard with sunglasses.
Well, that was a really cool regular attack.
Yeah. It was cool.
Trust that bone.
I believe that one hits for 10 damage.
Ah. I've never beaten Papyrus before.
And now you have.
Woo! If you do not beat him, instead of killing you, he drops you to 1 hit point and locks you in his garage, which is the building next to his house, which is locked from the inside.
Does it have anything interesting in there?
It's got a bowl full of dog food and a sack for you to sleep on. He's also put up some more bars to keep you locked inside the cordoned off area, which are exactly as well designed as the bars from way back at the beginning.
Yeah.
And if you lose to him 3 times and then come back, he's got different dialogue each time, and just realizes he can't keep doing this.
Yeah, the skeletons really are just... They're just great, you know? They're good guys, they're trying to do their thing the best that they can. You know, Papyrus knows he's kind of shit, but he tries.
Yes. And we humored him. This might be problematic. Indeed.
Yep. Ah, Dreamer. That's an interesting anagram.
Yes. Yes, it is.
I think you should take the skeleton up on that offer.
Yes, because that is an absurd thing. I have not seen the date variant of it.
It's...
I'm assuming it uses the same mechanics as the Just Friend version of it.
I'm not sure, but maybe? I don't know.
We'll see. Well, that was quite a bit of build-up. I want to eat this rock now.
It's Sprinklicious. Yeah.
Sans. Some impressive dedication to sorting.
Doge!
That's what he does.
Yeah.
Probably the best choice.
What's particularly amusing is if you've played through the game enough, and I'm just going to spoil it here, the quantum physics book is the real one.
I just assumed it was a quantum conundrum.
He actually only has 2 books.
Yeah.
But the one he's actually reading is the quantum physics book. Sans is a very interesting character, and to truly understand just what his power is, you're actually required to edit your save file.
I can approve of Papyrus's collection here.
See why I like him so much? Like, he tries so hard to be a super cool dude, but he's just a dork. But a good kind of dork.
I talked to him too early in here the last time, so I didn't get to see what he had to say about... He's not wrong.
It's true.
Aww.
Note how that implies he has -1.
Yeah.
Rather, no, it does in a way he'd have -2, which is even worse.
Right, anyway. What we all came here to see. The Skeleton Dating Simulator.
Yep. Dating starter.
Senpai noticed me!
Yep, Is this different from the friendship scene?
Slightly. The reel it in bar was replaced with a friendship bar that slowly filled up.
Righto. I like how all of these are actual graphs from completely unrelated games, and notice what's on the radar. And that look, that freak. Derp.
Oh, there's the bar.
Mm-hmm.
I really like the basketballs for shoulders.
Mm-hmm. And the Mickey Mouse pants.
Yeah, this is the same, just different dialogue.
To be fair, that's what the game is, different dialogue.
Yep.
And, the amount of dialogue in the game is...
It's not always different dialogue.
It's not always different, but there's a lot of triggers, and there's a lot that they just... I am bad at words today. There's a whole crap butt that they're still trying to find. This game is full of hidden stuff.
It will even react if you edit your save file.
There's certain entities that can only be found by editing your save file. Even more disturbing, this isn't a result of them being dummied out. The character in question, he's stuck between saves. That's not me saying that to be silly or anything. He's stuck between saves. The ability to save the game is not just a game mechanic in this. It is an ability that very limited people can do, and it is insanely potent.
Yeah, anyone who played the demo to completion would know that already, so it's not a huge spoiler to say that, because the demo does spell it out.
Mm-hmm.
That face.
I really like Papyrus and Sans. They're just so great.
No bones about it.
Do you have to? Do you
Just
really
until we
have...
get past the section with Papyrus and Sans.
The whole game features them!
Not in as much prominence.
True. True, yeah. I guess I can give Shin to your requests.
I wish I could make him wear that outfit more often.
As far as I'm aware, there's no way to force it.
Yeah. But that's been about a half an hour, so we're going to break up the video here.
We will see you shortly
Indeed.
for more of this game.